Comment on Antonio's treatment of Shylock before the execution of bond and at the end of the trial. Okay, means how does it happen that the trial of Antonio become actually the trial of Shylock? So just let us have the answer to this question. Shylock is also a main character of this play. He is presented just like a villain, and he is very clever, very cunning. He is actually a money lender, but he is very notorious. And he is also a great enemy of Antonio because he is very revengeful and he hates Antonio, the merchant of Venice. And only because of these bases, due to racial, religious and professional causes, right? These are the main three reasons of his hatred for Antonio. And Shylock, he was always in search of a chance of taking revenge from Antonio because he always hated him. Shylock, when he gets a moment of victory, of triumph, when Bassanio comes to borrow money from him for 3 months on the credit of Antonio, on the behalf of Antonio. So now Shylock, he got that chance. Hence, as per condition put by Shylock, Antonio also signs a bond authorizing Shylock to take 1 pound flesh from his body if his friend Bassanio gets failed to repay the debt in 3 months or within 3 months. So that was the main reason that Shylock, he got that bond signed by Antonio because he wanted to take revenge upon him. By chance, what happened with Antonio, that his ships do not return and the time of bond has expired. The date of that bond, 3 months it has gone. So now Shylock, he gets a chance to take his revenge on Antonio. Now in the court, what happens that Shylock, he is very adamant on the condition of the bond and nothing could soften his heart. Duke of Venice tries, Portia tries, and they all try their best to calm him down. But Shylock, because of being very revengeful, nothing could soften his heart. Antonio also has no hope and boldly he also prepares to meet his doom. But at the same time, Portia, in a disguised way, she comes in a disguise of a male advocate and she pleads the case on behalf of Antonio. All her appeals and even the appeal of mercy also failed. Then Portia, she uses her wisdom and she allows Shylock to take 1 pound of flesh from Antonio's body, but without shedding even a single drop of blood because it was written in bond. So at this, now Shylock gets confused, he gets terrified, he gets very perplexed and he has no chance to come out of it because it was not possible to take flesh without shedding even a single drop of blood from the body of Antonio. So now there was no way with Shylock, and he leaves this adamancy and he goes on to be suffer and suffer. When the advocate grants him nothing against the bond, so he bows down and he himself appeals for mercy. So now everything was changed in the end. Now the trial of Antonio becomes the trial of Shylock. Because now in the end of we find that it was not Antonio but it was Shylock himself who was appealing for mercy. So in the light of above description, we can say that in reality it was the trial of Antonio, but in the end it proved to be the trial of Shylock. So Shylock, he was the most cruel and adamant person, very revengeful, cunning, and before the execution of bond, he has become very forgiving and soft man, ready to do anything he was being asked by Portia or by Antonio.